This week's Saturday Spotlight is EJ Kafooples from Kafoopleland. Emma Jane is an English teacher in New South Wales, Australia. She teaches grade 7 through grade 12, and she is just full of awesomeness. I just love her. She is the sweetest thing. We actually did the Valentine YouTube teacher exchange together, and I got to send her something. They got there really super late, so I felt bad. The shipping from the United States to Australia is a very, very long and complicated process, apparently. But she did finally get it, and she loved it, and I was so happy to choose things for her. Anyway, she does advice for pre-service teachers. She does lifestyle videos. She shows her beautiful doggies, her fur babies. They're so sweet and lovable. She has a nice little family, and they're all very musical. If you haven't had the chance to listen to them sing together, you should go back and watch some of her Vlogmas videos if she still has them up, because they did some singing together. It was really, really sweet. She is just a fabulous person, and if you have not watched her, you are missing out. Go check her out. The link is in the description box below. Good. Hello. Good morning. We are headed out, Caitlin and I are headed out to, for her to go swimming and for me to go work in my classroom. Yay. So, we're on our bumpy gravel road, as you can probably tell by the bumpiness. We are going to part ways at my school after she drops me off. I am taking with me a few things that I have purchased for my classroom, and I'll be bringing some things home that I don't think I need there to store in my little teacher closet that still needs to be cleaned out more, which I can work on. But taking my awesome pineapple wreath with me today, so hopefully I can get that hung up on my door. That'll be awesome. I think I have some command hooks at school. If not, I can always get some at Walmart. They're very plentiful there, usually. So we're gonna travel the 20 plus minutes it takes to get there, and we'll see you when we get there. Welcome back. Nothing's changed. This is what it looked like last time. I'm going to make a whole bunch of progress today while Caitlin is swimming at her friend's house. So my goal today is to get all this mess cleaned up. Get all kind of organized, sorted, purged. I want to go through all of those and get rid of stuff. So hopefully I can clean out a few of them to put my paper in, because I've been told, unfortunately, that there are no more file cabinets available. So I either need to purchase one myself, or what I'd like to try to do is clean out this one, put the paper in some of those that I can hopefully clean out, and then all of these books that are left over that wouldn't fit in this file cabinet can go in this one. That is my goal. I want to get sorted through my books if I can, possibly on here, get all this cleaned up, and kind of arrange things a little differently. I don't want it all against the wall, of course. We'll see what happens. So that is what I'm going to start on. I'm going to start with those so I can make some room. I've got my computer here. I brought a cup of ice. I have an iced coffee that I left here last time and put in the freezer, so that's going to thaw a little bit. I brought a frozen lunch so that I can just heat it up in my microwave like I would if I was normally here. And tomorrow, hopefully, I can do the bulletin boards and get that kind of going, because Caitlin will be with me tomorrow. So I'll kind of keep you posted on my progress as I go along. Look at the cute little rug that I got to go outside my door. Right now it's inside my classroom because they'll be going in and out and doing stuff in the hallway. I didn't want it to be in the way. But this is what it will look like when it's outside the door, except it'll be on the wood floor, of course. But isn't that cute? So cute. I brought these stools, which need to be cleaned because they've been in my garage for a while. They're really dusty and gross. These are stools that we used to use in my woman singing group. There were 5 of us, and it was called One Voice, and we did contemporary Christian music. We traveled around to different churches and did little concerts and things. And then 3 out of the 5 of us moved away, and we just kind of disbanded. But it was really fun. But I have these stools left over from that, so I thought maybe we could raise this table and it could be a table where the stools go for more alternative seating. So we're going to try that out. I talked about using these last time on this guided reading table, the wall pops. This one only has 3 in it, 3 dots. They're dry erase vinyl dots that you just stick to a tabletop or a wall. And that'd be good for like word work and making conclusions and whatever. You can do all kinds of stuff. And I thought that'd be really cute. I have also got on my purchase order some green ones. So I thought I would intersperse these with the green ones and make maybe 6 spots around in case we have 6 people. I'm not really sure. I have 5 stools out right now. So I might just do 5 dots, but I'm not positive. We'll have to see how it goes. But I don't want to stick them down yet because I'm not sure how many I want to use. This particular fabric bin here is housing some of my upper level guided reading books like Beyond J, because the thing over there, let me show you. This thing here, there, has A through J right now. As I mentioned in my last vlog, I'm going to be changing what books are in that. And so I think I can probably move them over because I'm going to start with like a level G, I believe, or H. I think I was going to start with H and go HIJKLMNOP. That would take up all those drawers. And that's like 4th grade anyway, 4th grade level. So I shouldn't go beyond that. I have some kids, they'll be coming in reading at an N, which is 3rd grade. So I need to be like a grade level ahead probably on my books. But I think that'd be good. I don't have a ton of books in those higher levels I'll be borrowing, so I probably won't need to really store them in there anyway. But these are, most of these are probably L's and M's, probably. Yeah. So for now, they're going to go in here, so I can use this for paper. I want to get these situated so that I can do something with that stuff over there. Odds and ends stuff in here, like trash, which means that children probably were throwing things, as they will. Yes, they do. Okay, so I'll just put my little K and my L in this little thing, and I'll know what they are. So that's one completely cleaned out. Yay! Stem pie cleaners. Here's some more of those awesome letters. These came from the dollar spot several years ago. I just dropped a whole bunch of them. They need to go into a Ziploc bag because they are not staying in their little bags. But I may have to trash the letters I used last year because they only stick once. So I might just use different ones. Oh, see, I'm finding all kinds of goodies now. These are the adhesive label pockets, which would be fabulous for my classroom library. Yeah. There's a towel because you can always use a towel in your room. Just one of those things that fell out. Tissue paper, STEM supplies. Oh, here we go. We used to use these for a reward. We had a goal, like a school-wide goal for however many nonfiction books we were reading. And every time we read a nonfiction book, we would put a little rainbow puff in here. And we would take this to the assemblies the first Friday of the month, and we would dump them into this giant thing, and it would keep track of it for the year. And then, like, a grade level would win. But look, there's even more of them. Lots and lots of stuff for STEM. My 3-hole puncher and my slicer for when you don't have the other slicer because this one's not as sharp. Cords and things for computers. Goodness, and graphing pocket chart. Notepad. Bulletin board letters. Hi, you can see by the clock that it's about 3 o'clock, and I've honestly made more of a mess to clean a mess, sort of. I mean, I think you can see some progress. I'll do a pan around so you can see what I've done. But Caitlin calls me a helicopter cleaner. Are you like that too? You clean something, you go, oh, this goes over there. So you run that over there and you go, oh, I need to do this. And you kind of start working over there. Yeah, I do that. Get a little spastic about that. So I'm in the process of just taking out some shelves down here because they're ridiculous. Like, you can put them, you know, there are 2 that go in each little section. But if you put both in there, you can't put much on a shelf. So I'm like, well, why don't I just take them completely out? Because then I can put something bigger down there. Yeah, like maybe this guy would fit down there or something. If you notice, I did make some progress over here. Check it out. All of those fabric bins are gone. I'll show you where they are. I got them in the closet. I cleaned them out. Also, look over here. Oh, big progress over here. Remember the giant pile of books? There was a big bin. That one right there, as a matter of fact. And that one was full of those books in the folders. And let me move this magnet. And I had paper, colored paper like Astrobrites, construction paper, cardstock was all in these files. Cleaned them all out, and I put them in the fabric drawers that I cleaned out. I'm going to have to put some of that stuff somewhere else. You know, it's doing the shuffle. Anyway, let me roll this out of the way. That's from our old Saxon math series, and I kept it because I like it. So, look at there. I transferred the books from this cabinet to this cabinet so they'd be in order, so it didn't go from right to left. I wanted it to go left to right to make more sense. I'm going to have my daughter label the drawers so I know what lessons they are. But basically, I think I got close to 20 lessons per cabinet. Yeah, there are 120 lessons, which is awesome. This is the LLI kit, the Fontes and Pinnell Leveled Literacy Intervention Kit that has amazing resources in it, but it's a lot of stuff to put somewhere. And since I was told there are no file cabinets, and who knows if there will be any, I thought, well, I'll just take the stuff out of the file cabinet of mine and put it somewhere else because I don't want to wait until school starts again and have all this stuff laying here. I can't handle it. So I had to get it put away. I have moved some of my bins away and I've stacked them more. You can see these are all empties. And those are also empties. Yeah, I have more of these empty from my closet. And then if I go around the other way, you can see on the back side here. These are all empties too. These clear ones here used to be in the cabinets in my old room. They had ABC, like literacy stuff in it that I wasn't even using. So I cleaned it out and I kind of like dumped out the bins basically and put them in like those kind of things to take home and store. Because if I ever did first grade again, I might use them. I don't know. But I figure I can get rid of them at home too. Anyway, so I was able to fit all of those leveled literacy intervention book folders in this whole file cabinet and the first 3 drawers of this one. Put my like open house easels and I can use them for conferences and stuff too for now till I figure out what else to do with them. And these little tablecloth things, because I think since my classroom's going to be sitting here for a couple months, I might cover things like my books and all that with those when I leave for real for the summer, so that they don't get all dusty gross just sitting here waiting for school to start in August. So I thought that'd be a good way to not lose them. Yeah. I decided, since I'm not getting another file cabinet, that I had space over here. So I've got my math drawers and my literacy drawers here. And I'm thinking that that would be great for me to put activities in for the kids to use, like early finishers and stuff like that. I'll figure something out. But I thought that was a really good out-of-the-way place where the kids could access them, but they weren't like sticking out in the room. And then I can put something on top too, like some baskets of things or papers or whatever. I know that I will use the space for something. Over here hasn't really changed. It's just still kind of a mess. Yeah. And basically I just rolled the easel into the hole. And that box right there is full of binders from that bookshelf that's over here. Can you see it? Not that bookshelf. That one back there. Yeah. Anyway, it's got all the green trays on top of it. Anyway, a whole bunch of binders came off of there that I did not need. I emptied a lot of stuff out because I don't need it. It was just stuff I'd copied. If I do go to first grade again and think I need that stuff, it's from Teachers Pay Teachers. I can print it again. But it's silly to have it all printed. I didn't look at it for 2 years. What was the point? Yeah. Anyway, so that's a lot of stuff in this bin here. Plus, see all those teacher books? Yeah, I have a lot of books. So I have not taken them home because I want to go through them and just be real. Be real and go, am I going to actually use this? I mean, it's a really cool book. Don't get me wrong. A lot of those are like those scholastic teaching resources books you can get in the book orders. They go, ooh, look at all the cool teacher books we have. And you're like, ooh, that's really cool. I'd love to do a whole unit on dinosaur teeth or, whatever. And then you realize, I don't have time for that. And it's not a standard. So I really don't have time for that. And I can't make it fit a standard. Yeah, because there's other things that are more beneficial to do other than that. So that's kind of what those books are. Plus, most of them are geared to like kindergarten, first grade. But the rigor has increased quite a bit since I started teaching. And those are going to be more like kindergarten, preschool. So yeah, I need to be going up in levels, not down. So those are over there. Oh, I wondered where I laid these. Do you do that? Like walk around with something and put it down because you see something else needs to be done? Let's go put this in my take-home bag because I need to wash it. Yeah, so I brought one of those reusable shopping bags from Walmart with me today. One of these things. And I've been putting things I want to take home in that so that I don't have to go gather stuff up at the end of the day, scrambling like a crazy person. This pile over here is take home. Not too bad. I've got 3 boxes and 3 bins. We should be able to fit that in the car. We can stack the bins and then put the boxes on top. That'll be fine. They should all fit in the back seat. We also have trunk space, so that's good. I don't see myself taking anything else home today. I'm going to come back tomorrow too, so I'll be good. I've decided I am going to have a listening station. Oh yes, because I've been looking around on like Facebook and teacher sites and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, 2nd grade can really benefit from listening to fluent expressive reading by listening to them on CD. Yeah, we have iPads, but we have 8 iPads. And they could be doing something else on the iPad since I have listening station where they're actually, I would like them to physically turn the pages of the book and follow along in the reading instead of just looking at a digital book, which is fine as another thing, but I really think kids need to be able to track the print on an actual book too and turn the pages because they're going to be taking actual books home for AR. They're not going to be reading virtual books for AR, so they need the practice of getting those pages turned and being a fluent reader that way. Anyway, I found a whole pile of paper. Look at this. Why did I have that? It needs to go back to the art room. The art teacher can store that in her big art closet, and I can get it if I need it. I don't know. Saving it for a rainy day, I suppose. There's probably enough in there for 3 classrooms, though. Like, what the heck? I have no idea. We must have been making something at one time. I don't know. It's been in my closet for I don't know how long. So it's going back. I've been finding big paper like that and just being like, I am not storing this. If I need giant paper like that, I will go get some. Yeah. Now, if I think I'm going to use a little bit for like back to school, I might stash it back a little bit, but I don't need like 75 sheets of paper right now. Yeah. It's not like I'm never going to see the art room again, right? Yeah. This little dude, actually there's 2 of them, was a graduation gift from my daughter's kindergarten teacher when I started teaching. So I thought, hey, it's already got paper in it. Why don't I use it for like writing? So I think I'll label these somehow with little labels. And as to what kind of writing paper's in there, I might just take a picture. That way the kids, when they need writing paper, can just go grab the kind they need. So I think that'll be helpful. So I'm going to leave that out for the kids to get to. That used to be underneath those shelf things there. I don't need to put that under there. You stick stuff back there and you never look at it again. I learned that. So like most of the stuff that I used to keep under these kind of shelves in my old room are in the closet where I can see stuff. Let me show you the closet. The closet is not great, but it's okay for now. I need to do a little more tweaking. Let me turn the light on because it went off. It's on a timer. There we go. Okay, I'll flip this around so you can kind of see. I've moved stuff around and you'll notice probably. But, and I've got my stool out still because I'm deciding if I want to put more stuff on top that I'm not going to have to get to all the time. But yeah, so the first thing I'm going to show you is going to be on the left here. There's my crazy hat for Crazy Hat Day. I have a big white Sterilite 3-drawer cart thing that has pink drawers. That's my craft stuff. I need to go through that and get rid of trash. I mean, that's been collecting since I was in the old building. Like, I've had that for 10 years. 10. Who knows what's in there? I know there's like googly eyes and stuff you would use. Googly eyes, pipe cleaners, yarn, gosh, I don't know, foam pieces, glitter, stuff you can use. However, I'm sure there's a lot of junk in there too that I can just pitch. So that's what I shall do. So anytime I find crafty stuff that's not STEM, like ribbons and things like that, I've been putting it over here in this basket on top so I can put it away later. Yeah. So let me show you what I've got going on in the closet right now. Okay. So as I said, my stool is out because I've been putting some of the like Friday Fun Club things up on top there, like the Legos and things. I had them stored in the cubbies. I don't know how many students I will have, so I kind of don't want to put them in the cubbies this year. But there's my craft thing I was talking about that's bulging. It used to be on top of these file cabinets in my old room, and it could go back up there, theoretically. And once all these empty containers are put somewhere, like taken home if I don't need them, then I can certainly put something up there that will be helpful. But right now, I've just got stuff stored over here. So these are empty tissue boxes. These are the pineapple ones. I don't know if you ever saw my picture of finding pineapple tissue boxes at Target. They were the Up and Up brand. I got every single box they had because it was about to be cold season. I knew I'd use them, and I wanted to save the boxes for something. These are those little rainbow Easter pails, rainbow unicorn Easter pails that I used for my rainbow party that I put centers in. This needs to be taken home and washed. Glad I saw that. These are to hang things with. You can hang like anchor charts and things on like curtain rods and things. So cheap little shower hooks. And my inflatable dice that I use for math, which I could deflate, but I just haven't. There's some of the stuff that used to be on the back counter. I'm really trying to streamline the back counter so it doesn't look so cluttery and junky. I have all kinds of stuff here. All kinds of stuff. These are numbers. These are great for math. They're magnetic, and you can have kids do number sentences and sequences and greater than, less than, all that kind of stuff. But also, they're great for like grab and go, like fact practice. Like just put them in, you could put them in one of these things, as a matter of fact. Have them put their hand down in there, grab two, add them together real quick, multiply them, divide them, subtract. Super fast, great for fluency. Then I've just got just all kinds of doodads. I don't think I'll ever need another stinking paper bag as long as I live. I have found like 5 packages of those. I'm not kidding. I think this stuff here was stuff that was on my back counter in the other room because look, it's got my pineapple. So I'll probably get some of that out. That's why I didn't move this stuff up when I moved other things. I thought, you know, I think I need to get to that stuff. So I think I won't move it. These little tube thingies actually go to, kind of try not to make you sick over here. They go to these things. So you can see the holes. Yeah, so you can make it tall if you want to. So I've kept them here just in case I ever want to stack those up into a big tall thing, which I could probably. But right now they're really in a good place where they're under the board. Okay, let me give you a tall view here. See, I had 6 of these. 4 of them are here. This is all like teacher supplies. This is all paper, and that's like teacher supplies, and that's teacher supplies. And I need to really kind of go through that. I might take a picture and then put it on the outside so I know what's what. This is all like extra school supplies I've collected over the years. That is a bunch of treasure chest stuff up there that's brand new, and then some toys. We have a Friday Fun Club time, like a reward for working hard. I found a thing of bubbles. I thought, cool, I think I found another one somewhere else, and now I've got 2 of those. There's some math stuff up there. There's some more things up there at the very, very top that I won't need all the time, like board games and stuff. This has cooking things in it, like measuring cups and spoons and things like that. That is a big thing of folders. That has more school supplies. There's some little stuff back there. This is for my bakery transformation next year. I found the cupcake. I had to get it. Some puzzles. Then there's just more like school supply things like erasers and stuff like that. Those are some games. That's just some randomness. This has some paper and folders in it. And I didn't want to get rid of the box because it came from the art teacher 2 years ago. She has left and gone to college to teach. And she gave us all of our art materials, like all the art projects the kids were going to take home, in our special boxes, because she kept these in her closet. And we're like, can we keep the boxes? And she said, well, of course. So I can't get rid of that. I could get rid of the box, I suppose, and put this on something else. But it's a nice size box, so I've kept it. There's some more math things here and some science things. And then I have a whole bunch of noodles. And I'm like, do you remember me talking about finding bags of noodles? I don't know if you can see them in here. They might be back behind. Yeah. You can kind of see there's some noodles right here in this bag. See them back there? Probably can't tell. Anyway, I think they used that in 2nd grade for like measuring volume. So I thought, oh, I had these for, I don't even know why, in my cabinet. in the snack cabinet. I thought, I'm not sure why I have these, but maybe for making something. I don't know. But I thought I'd keep them. So I have this package here, and then I think I had, yeah, 2 more up here. And I don't know why I never thought of this before. See the little like shelf holders? How they're like little metal hooks on the ends? Why have I not been using these to hang stuff? What a dork. So I've got my little boot camp jacket there. And I have my fleecy jacket for if I get cold. And then I've got my Dr. Frankenbond science lab coat there. These are extra foundations tubs. I should not have 24 students, so those are extras. This is all stuff that goes with the Journeys reading program. All of this from here back is stuff that was here from 2nd grade, and I didn't know what to do with it. I looked through it, and I kind of got rid of stuff I didn't think I'd ever use, but I kept a lot of it because I really wasn't sure. So that's like teacher resource books. And then here are my math tubs. How perfectly do these fit? All 10 of them, like 5 and 5. Fits perfectly under the shelf. And then my supply drawers, of course this stuff won't stay here because I wouldn't be able to get to things, but it's got like pencils, paints, crayons, glue, scissors, and dry erase stuff. And then this is just kind of a pile of hodgepodge. That's a rolling cart. There's like a giant pocket chart thing. There's like resource books for the math program. Then those crates down there, I don't know if you can see some pink peeking out. I have a couple of crates. There's one here and one in the corner of books. And there's another pink bin of books. Then you can't see it at all. There's a clear bin of reading A to Z books. And then I've got my cooking stuff down here. I've got my griddle and my electric skillet, and then my crock pot is under here. So it's not perfect by any stretch, but it's getting there. And I kind of know what's in here now, whereas before, who knew? Wasn't sure what anything was. Oh, this box has school supplies in it too. So I've tried to keep like things kind of together, but then I also kind of put things where they would fit. Yeah. By the way, this is a long arm stapler. This is perfect for when you're making books or when you're repairing books, like when the pages come out, so you can staple it back on there instead of having to tape it. This is a 2-hole puncher for those little folders that you get that have the things at the top, little metal pieces, like they use in doctor's offices for charts. This box has pirate stuff in it because I did a pirate thing one time. And then, of course, that's crafty stuff. That's all crafty stuff. This has some classroom transformation stuff in it, too, for a costume. So, been finding all kinds of neat stuff. I still haven't found Skippy John Jones. So, I think he's probably in the 1st grade level closet, which I will tackle probably when we come back to school. Because I really don't, I'm not worried about that so much. Nobody else is worried about it either. So, it's all good. Okay, let me show you the room as it is. I've showed you a little bit. Of course, nothing's changed over here, really. I did switch these 2 things because that's going to be the listening station, and those are all the listening station books and CDs. That's going to be like the challenge bins, possibly STEM station, Friday Fun Club type thing. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this deal now. That's bucket filler stuff, and then my bucket hangs on that hook. So I want to try to put it where the hook will be sticking out that direction. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work out. That used to be over here in my old room, facing, it would face that way. So the bucket was sticking out this way because it was behind my guided reading table. But now that I'm doing it over here, that won't work. So I'll figure something out. Then this is all a hot mess. Yeah. These stools are so dusty gross. I need to clean them. That's why it's upside down. And of course there's my tripod. And that's my trash box. And then a few little things I wasn't sure what to do with because it's like teacher supplies I want to keep out. Some that may go there. But my countertop is still kind of a hot mess because like that stack of stuff right there is going to be stuff that goes on the walls. So I want to kind of keep them over there. These are things I need to sort through to figure out where I want to put them because I want to use them soon. There's my lunch I haven't finished eating. And then my lanterns are all over the place because they were stacked on top of all of those little bins back there. But we're getting there. Look, this is cleared off except for this thing I need to go through. And it may end up, some of it may end up going in little baskets on top of that to keep track of stuff. Because I have baskets like this that are smaller. Those are actually, you can see them right there. Those fit very nicely on top of my cubicles thing. So 3 of them could go across there, or maybe 2 since there's a paper sorter there. Yeah, so it's looking good. Or I could use those green baskets because I have a jillion of those from Dollar Tree and they're very nice actually. So we'll see. See what to do here. But yeah, you kind of have to make a mess to clean a mess. Oh, I've been watching some of my people on YouTube. I've been running around. So I caught up with Jeremy Michelbook except for his planner one. And then I caught up with Sanchez except for her first day of summer one. So I'm having some fun watching and listening to friends on YouTube as I work. So yeah, we're getting there. I'm making some progress. My daughter's enjoying swimming with her friend. I'm assuming. I haven't heard anything different. This silly pineapple thing has fallen down twice now. So I've just decided it's going to stay there until I decide to fix it, because I fixed it when I first came in and then it fell off again. So I need different tape, obviously. So I'll be taking care of that later. Alrighty, I'm going to go for now. I'm going to fiddle with this silly thing. I'm not sure what to do with all these dang shelves. You see over here, well, you can't really tell. Let's just go over there and look. Behind this lovely bag that has stuffed animals in it, look at all these shelves. Some of them came from these because they have the same situation. If you put all the shelves in, you barely have any storage space on the shelves. And then some of them came from over here. Well, what to do with them? Because they're very bulky and they take up a lot of space. So I'm going to probably put them maybe under the listening station. Maybe lay them on the floor under the listening station and put those things on top so they're out of the way, possibly. I don't know. I kind of want to hide them under something so they're not taking up space in my closet. Yeah. Well, I'll figure something out. Even if I have to like set them on their side somewhere, that will be okay. Alrighty. I'm going to get back to work and I'll let you see what's going on later after I make some more progress. Alright, check it out. I've got my curtain up. I've got my awesome pineapple wreath up. Let's go in and see. Alright, so this stuff's still a mess. But I've moved this over. There's my little welcome mat. That needs to go downstairs, different places. I'm donating some stuff. That's where my iPads are going to go. I just lucked out. And this happens to have 8 slots in it, and we have 8 iPads. How perfect is that? There's my listening station. I want to raise that table up so the stools will work great for that. Pardon the static from the radio that's blasting across in another classroom that they've left on since Thursday. I'm angling my classroom library a little bit, and I'm going to put a mat here, I think. I haven't cleaned everything off here yet. I need to go through this, and those two things need to move. But those are books that are going to go somewhere. This will be writing stuff. I may put that down lower so it's not so tall. I don't know. I'll probably add some more stuff over there like dictionaries and things like that. And I have like a little crate that has writing idea books in it that the kids could use. Of course, that's still kind of a mess. And then I turned my cubicles thing for the guided reading stuff. Thought that would work. I cleaned this area up. I cleaned this thing out and I'm going to put, these are my trays, my snack trays. I don't know if you can see them. They're uncovered. These have been run through the dishwasher, so I didn't want them to get all dirty again. But we use these. These are like cafeteria trays. They went to the dishwasher. We use them for snacks since we don't all have a desk to sit at. I thought when they're done with that, they could shake it off and there'd be a trash can back here. Dump it off into the trash can, kind of wipe it off. I'll have wipes back here. And then they can just kind of lay them in there. This will be my guided reading area. I just have some random stuff there right now. It's not all set up right. I've been emptying baskets like crazy. My lanterns need to go up. There's the leftovers of my birthday things from last year. I was able to make space down here, like I showed you earlier. And I put that down here. I'm going to take all of that stuff out and use it for something else because we're probably not going to do the spelling pages like that. And then, of course, I need to put things up on the walls and all that kind of stuff. But it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. I like to leave my desk and my table cleaned off before I leave. Just makes me feel like I did something productive. I got that darn thing taped up again. Yes. Nothing else really looks a whole bunch different. I did move the bookshelf over here. I'm going to have to clean some of that off. But that's going to have stuff on it for the kids to use. These are all my borders I can use. It's my daughter's drink. And then I just kind of shoved some stuff into the closet because I was tired of tripping over it. Kind of move stuff out of the way. So that's a thing that I'm going to take home when it's full enough. That's all stuff that needs to go up on the walls, and that's stuff I need to put away. So not too bad. Not looking too shabby now. And I have even more empty containers up here. I don't know if you can tell. Those two things are empty because I'm not sure what to do with them. And then those two Scholastic boxes have some books in them that I ordered last year and I haven't done anything with. I've been finding books. I've been sticking them on my easel so I can sort them out. And then this is just kind of the same. But strangely enough, this big cabinet here, empty. The possibilities. Oh my goodness. So that's what everything looks like now. Let me show you kind of a big wide shot from the doorway. I want to raise that table up too because I have more of those stools at home, and that way people can sit at stools at that too. I think that'll be nice. We do not know why we keep hearing sounds on the roof, but it's a little creepy. All right, it is a little after 6 and we're gonna head out of here and come back tomorrow. So this is what it looks like now. Yay. I did a lot of sorting today. There'll be more tomorrow. See you later. So when I got home, I see I have some packages. Let's see what's inside. I've opened this one. I split it, but I had a few. Mittens is gonna help too. Hey Mittens. I got a new mat for my classroom library. It should be really cool when I put it up. It's a massive box. The cats will really like playing with that. Oh my goodness. Smusha kept doing that. Okay, I got a couple other boxes. Let me open them and I'll show you. All of this I just brought home from the classroom. This, this time, that last time, this was this time, this is this time. Yeah, I need to be taking stuff downstairs. But I gotta clean up the storage. Okay, let's see what's in. There's a cat in that box. Let's see what's in this box. Oh, my little fairy door came. How cute is that? Okay, so this is gonna be kind of like the cleaning fairy. I'm gonna call her the pineapple fairy. And look, it even comes with fairy dust. Isn't that cute? Anyway, you can mount this by the floor, or you can mount it above. I'm gonna mount it above my closet door, I think. And then the clean fairy, the pineapple fairy, will occasionally visit our classroom and leave nice little notes for us. And we can earn stars for our star jar. So I think they'll think that was really fun. And the last thing, I think, is something for my bulletin board. Let's find out. Pretty sure. Oop, I think I didn't get one of the ends open. Oh dear. Let me get this open and I'll show you what it is. Goodness. There we go. Okay. Now for realsies. I can do this one-handed. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alex. Yes. So I got some, this is called Tropical Punch. And it goes with all of the pineapple stuff I got last year. It's a coordinating border. I thought this would look really pretty on my new bulletin boards. So that's going to come with me. I think I'm going to go solo tomorrow. And then Caitlin will come the next day and help put up bulletin boards. Because honestly, I'm not ready for that. I still am working on arranging things and putting things away and figuring out what to do with things. But it's going really well. And so I have high hopes that when Caitlin comes with me on Wednesday, that she'll be able to do a lot with my bulletin boards. So those are the 3 things I'm going to take with me. And I'll see you in the morning.